Alright, let's talk about your first day as an HGV driver. You've had your induction. You've signed more paperwork than a mortgage. You're pumped up, ready to get behind the wheel. And then you step into the transport office. And let me tell you, it's a different universe. Think of it as the Wild West, but with high-vis vests and passive-aggressive clipboards. Now, before we dive in, I'm Patrick Biel, HGV instructor, 20 years in the game, and the bloke who survived more transport offices than I care to count. Hit that subscribe button, and if you're serious about passing your test and starting work the right way, my number's on screen and in the description. WhatsApp me start and I will get you sorted. The office wants it moving. You want it roadworthy. Here's lesson number 1. The transport office's job is to get that truck out of the yard. Your job? Make sure it's actually roadworthy. And here's where it gets spicy, because once you take those keys and roll out of the gate, the responsibility shifts to you. Doesn't matter if a light doesn't work, or the mudguard flap's missing, or half the mirrors are tapped together with duct tape. If you drove it, you've basically signed off that it's safe. Think of it like dating someone with obvious red flags. If you ignore them and move in anyway, when it all goes wrong, guess who's stuck with drama? Exactly, you. So, before you let anyone rush you, check the truck properly. Walk around, kick the tires, look at the lights. If it's dodgy, you go back and say, nope, fix it. Or give me another unit. Stand your ground. This isn't being awkward. This is protecting your license. And don't pretend you know everything. Next up, asking questions. Transport offices can be intimidating. Everyone looks busy. Phones ringing. Planners shouting about time slots. You don't want to look like the rookie holding things up. But here's the truth. Asking a stupid question now will save you from looking really stupid 3 hours later when you stuck at Tesco with a tie lift that doesn't work. True story. I once saw a new driver take a freight trailer without checking the Anderson lead. Rocked up at the store, couldn't power tie lift. No delivery, no unload, just an awkward phone call and a whole load of wasted time. So, if you're not sure about the mirrors, and yes, some trucks now have those digital camera mirrors that make you feel like you're driving a spaceship, or the tachograph looks different to what you trained on, ask. Don't bluff it. This isn't a pub quiz, this is your career. The tie lift, the fridge, and the mystery buttons. You've been trained on one truck, the one at your school and on induction. Now you're in the wild. Suddenly there are trailers with tie lifts, fridge units with temperatures control, buttons that beep but don't seem to do anything. Rule of thumb, if you don't know, don't guess. So if you fire up the fridge unit, the temp's rising instead of dropping, don't drive 5 hours, deliver a pallet of melted ice cream and then claim, the machine lied to me. Stop, call, ask. Trust me, the transport office would much rather you ask a question early than explain to the customer why 200 kilograms of frozen chicken nuggets have turned into soup. Don't get rushed. This one's the key. The office will try to rush you. It's not personal, they're under pressure to hit delivery slots. But remember, if you don't check, and something go wrong, it's your neck on the line. They will push. Yeah, mate, it's fine. Just go. Just sign the sheet. You say, no, I'll check it. Think of it like boarding a plane. Would you want your pilot skipping checks because the airport said, don't worry, it's probably fine? No, you would want them checking every single thing. You the pilot of this 44-ton plane on wheels. Same deal. Funny story to drive it home. Here's one for you. Years back, a mate of mine jumped in a truck he didn't know. Didn't ask. Didn't check. He gets to the side, presses the button for the tie lift. Nothing. Dead. He phones the office in panic. They say, did you plug in the Anderson lead? He goes, what's Anderson lead? That's like turning up to cook dinner and realizing you didn't bring the oven. Completely avoidable if you just ask. Final advice. First day survival kit. Do your walk around check properly. Don't let the office rush you. If it's dodgy, refuse it. Ask question, no matter how small. And remember, once you leave the gate, it's on you. Get this right and your first day will be tough, but not a disaster. So if your first day feels like stepping into another world, that's because it is. But you will be fine if you check, ask, and don't get rushed. Want more honest advice like this? Hit subscribe, and if you're ready to actually start training, my number's on the screen and in the description. WhatsApp me start and I will get you sorted with the right training, the right prep, and yes, the confidence to survive your first day in transport. See you out there, drive safe.